Life as a single man after 30.
It's good to be back. Today, I just wanted to dip
Listen to
my
this.
toes back in the water, get the ball rolling, get this channel going again. So, I wanted to just tackle a topic that hits very close to home, and that is life as a single man past the average age of marriage. So, I'm 29 years old. I'm rapidly approaching 30. Just a few months left. And I'm getting to that age where everyone's like, ooh, the big 3-0. Gotta get everything in order. Gotta think about the rest of your life. You got to have everything mapped out. You gotta be on the path to that picket fence with the dog and the 2.5 kids and the wife, all that jazz, or else, it's like, or else. If you don't
Or else
have it,
you're a
you're
failure.
doomed to a life of misery and oblivion and just a forgotten footnote in history. Sort of like the threat people kind of toss at you if you don't have everything in order by 30. So I'm at that age, and some of my family has expressed their concern to me. I was on a vacation a couple months ago. I hadn't seen my dad in a while. My dad lives across the country. I hadn't seen him in a while. And we're on vacation, bunch of family, very nice time. And randomly, on the first night, out of nowhere, we were walking to a restaurant. Me, my dad, some aunts, uncles, cousins. But my dad pulls me aside, and we're behind everybody, so no one could hear. And he says, "Son, I'm genuinely concerned for you. I think you really need to start considering marriage, long-term relationship, dating, all that stuff." Just giving me the spiel. Keep in mind, my parents literally got divorced, like, after 6 or 7 years of marriage. Literally fought all the time. Absolutely horrible poster child for marriage. But my dad says, you gotta settle down, man. He did eventually remarry. I mean, yeah, it's another story for another time, but my dad pulls me aside and says this. I'm in a great mood. I'm rarely in a great mood, and I'm having a good time, and he just totally ruins it. Like, ruins the mood, throws me off. I gave him the whole, I'll get to it when I get to it. If I don't, I don't, whatever. Kind of indifferent, and, I was honest with him. And then about a week ago, I had dinner with my grandmother. She's mid-80s, and she married when she was 20 years old to my grandfather. And they stayed married until he passed away a couple years ago from lung cancer.
Bless him.
And my grandma says to me, "You do not want to be alone in old age. This life is not made to live alone. Do not do it. Do not end up alone. You need to find someone. You need to pair up." Sort of in a threatening tone, like, just warning. And I get it comes from sincerity and it comes from a kind place. But my grandma's saying this to me, and all it does is make me feel awful about myself, and it makes me worried. It makes me concerned. I know she grew up in a different era. It's like a different world at this point. The one she grew up in, or one she even knows about. But as a single man past a certain age, and I'm sure women get it too, but I don't think they get it as bad. I think these days, being single woman in your early 30s to late 30s, even beyond,
Celebrated.
sure, you get some people on the internet that'll make fun of you, but I think the support system and the stigma against it, when you're out in public talking to people, is far, far less of a burden than the one men get. And
I completely agree. Let me know if you agree in the comment section down below as well.
when you're a woman,
Like the video as well, watch it there, please.
women will tell you it's okay to be single. It's okay. You have your friends. You got your activities. You got this. It's great that you're single. It's great that you won't settle. It's awesome. You don't want to be with some man-child or some guy holding you back. Women will have your back. men, half of men are simps. You know, that's being gracious. The other half of men tell women the truth. Like, you know, you probably had the opportunity to be with people. You didn't want to settle. You think you deserve more. You're a 5. You want a 9. Like, so you have 75% of your constituents as a woman pretty much validating you and confirming your lifestyle. When you're a man my age and older, you have men saying, you're coping, bro. You're coping. You're not really okay. You're not really enjoying your life. You're coping, dude. You're cope. End of your bloodline. You're going to die alone. You're a loser. You're just coping, dude. You're coping. You know, the Inkwell forums, the Inkwell community, who I sympathize for. You know, I empathize with them. I really feel bad for a lot of them. But they are so hostile towards men that are trying to enjoy this short time we have on Earth, with or without a woman. And if you tell them you're okay, they'll gaslight you. They'll say you're not really okay. You're coping, and you're a loser, and you failed. You're a failure. And then you got women absolutely despise men that don't need a woman to be happy. Absolutely despise them. They'll throw out, oh, they're secretly gay, you know, for being so progressive and leaning liberal. Women do love to really shame men for potentially being closet homos. Like, if you're not with a woman, oh, he could be gay. Or they'll say, he's a creep, he's weird, he's a loser.
Oh, they will say, oh, how comes he's that old, but he hasn't found anyone yet? Ooh, girl, it's giving sus.
Just, you get attacked from both sides if you're a single man past the average age of marriage. And it's so not right. It's just, you know, that's all I could say, is it's not right. It's a shame that men don't receive the same validation and support from their own side that women get from their side. And there's just like a who cares. Like, I'm sort of under the impression who cares. I don't tell women over 35 they're coping when they say they're okay and they travel and they got their cats. You know, because I know women, they don't have that stigma, and they have more friends, and they're more social. They have better support networks.
Wait, but I'll tell you what, though, it really does depend, because African women, in the African culture, there is that pressure from the older women, the grandmothers, the aunties. When are you going to get married? When are you going to... Because for women, there's a body clock. There's a time where their wombs might not work so well. They might have some complication when it comes to birth and all of that. So, yeah, but I don't know for white people.
Trying to destroy the stigma of being single past a certain age. Where men, you really like... Everyone gets on your damn case. Everyone gaslights you into thinking that you are weird. You're an outcast. You're creepy. You're a loser. No one wants you. You're undesirable. You're genetically undesirable. You're disgusting. You smell. On and on and on. And it just never ends. Cope. And then from the men, oh, you're coping, dude. You're just coping. You're a loser. You're going to die. You failed. And what's really gaining a lot of traction on the internet is this radfem movement where women just openly destroy men. Destroy them, just talk so much crap and dehumanize men as if we're in some kind of war, like there's a gender war, which as men become sort of obsolete, you know, women could just get a donor and an egg donor and surrogate and all that stuff if they really want kids, and they don't need protection because, you know, they could just have a house or they could have an apartment, and there's no wild animals that are going to kill them or a warring tribe. Things are going to have to get bad if women ever are going to need men again. And they really, really aren't afraid to tell men that we're becoming obsolete. And you got simps, male simps, that tell men to know their role, shut their mouth. You got the Inkwells gaslighting men. You can't be happy without a woman. Just end it. It's over. You can't do it. It's impossible to be happy without a woman in your life. And that's where it just leaves us single men. Just, hey, we're just here. We're going to exist. We're going to make the best out of this life. And people really hate you for that, for not needing much. They hate you for not needing much. That's
I
it for
agree.
me, guys.
Let's
Good
see the
night.
comment section. The comment section, I'm 41 and I've never met a woman more beautiful than Freedom. I was thinking, where is he going with that? Wow. Grandma has no idea how shallow 2025 chicks are. Bless her. You listen to me, I'm 51. You take care of yourself and do what makes you happy. Don't let anyone give you any. Well, I do low-key agree with it as well. This one's quite a long one, but we're here for the tea, as the girls say. When I was 29, my dad was transitioning from his full-blown practice to work. Okay, cool. Working part-time dentistry, becoming an adjunct professor at a dental school. My mom brought up my unwillingness to get married or take a woman seriously outside of fling slash FYWB. My father is here listening to us, and he finally chimes in, a sweetheart. After interacting with women of a similar age at a dental school, I don't blame him for ever wanting to deal with them anymore. Pretty much, so things were very used. Okay, W dad. All right, I hear it. I thought it was going to be a bit more intriguing than that. When I was younger, I thought I would be. Okay, cool. This one, 1.9k, this one might be good. People legit get mad at you for minding your business and doing your own thing, lol. It's an odd phenomenon. It really is. It really is. Let's see if there's another. These are all really interesting and good comments, man. I'm 34, man, no woman, no kids, and I plan to keep it that way all my life. Wow. Okay, all your life is a bit crazy, but to each their own. I told the same BS from most older folks, and I eliminated them from my life. I was like, eliminated? Whoa. Eliminated them from my life, even if it's family. Enjoy your life, brother. I hear it, man. At the end of the day, it's a one match per box rule. So you came alone, essentially you'll go alone when it's your time. So just make sure every single decision you make, you're the pilot, you're the one who's in control, and no one else is steering your life towards disaster. It might not seem disaster when you're going towards the destination, but trust me, when you arrive there, it will be too late. Why? Because it's a one-way ticket. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Like the video, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. God bless.